Little baby wanna know where to be at. Dropped the low and I told her meet her. I'm a trap nigga, some shit I re-well. I made the light right now, I'm about to beat her.
Back and getting Bill Cosby, coming back and getting Puff. I don't believe in that, man. When shit go down, speak on that shit right then, or it's out of it. It should be null and void. You shouldn't even have no type of nothing. You shouldn't be able to do shit unless you let the people know what happened immediately. There should be a time limit on this shit. What happened was you got around them stand up on love shit. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell you what always happened, right? You was with a billionaire with all this bread all this time, and then you followed your heart to with a trainer. That motherfucking apartment got smiled in the bitch, that lifestyle fell off, now it's struggle time, the love wearing off, and now you trying to come up with ways to figure out how to get paid. Now I'm healed and I can talk about it. I want to expose niggas in my books. You did that. You participated. You ain't say for nothing. You did that. So stand on that, man. Quit trying to expose people for money. Like, what the Nah, that apartment got small. You and that dude you left for love. You let your homegirls hype you up when you was with him. You let them homegirls hype you up to tell you, girl, he treating you bad. He cheating on you. He messing with them.
Yo, welcome back to HighThoughtsTV. Pico checking in again with another news update. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel before we get started. So, recently Cassie made the announcement that she was going to be suing Diddy for about $30 million in regards to some allegations that contain sexual abuse, trafficking, drug abuse, and that's just to name a few. She also admitted that she started talking to Diddy back in 2005. It's 2023. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wholeheartedly agree with what Slim Thug is saying. Now, I'm not here to shame any victims. I'm not here to condone anything that may have taken place. If it took place and it was wrong, by all means it's wrong, and what's wrong must be corrected. But I, as a man, I don't understand that why women wait 2 decades later to come and say something. If I go to the store today and I buy something, at most, they might give me a 30-day return policy. So if something happens to me, I feel like you should have maybe a year tops, nigga. And I really feel like 30 days is long enough, if I'm gonna be honest. But anytime after a year, I feel like you just goddamn dry coming out to say something. Because if something happened to you, and it's bothering you to the point where you can't think right, you can't sleep right, can't eat right, can't live right, there is no excuse as to why you don't come forward and say something. Now again, I'm not victim shaming nobody, because I know different things and different situations play out differently for different people. But in regards to this, I agree with Slim Thug. You got used to being with a billionaire, a nigga that could buy you anything, take you anywhere in the motherfucking blink of an eye. And those things that you are alleging that he did or said or participated in weren't a problem then. Because they couldn't have been. You were around for over 10 years of this. If you put yourself in the mix of something for over 10 years that you don't like to do, that's your fault. That's not again, I'm not taking Diddy's side, but that's not Diddy's fault. If you put yourself here for 10 years and you didn't think to, let me go get help, let me tell somebody, this, that, and the third, that's your fault. I'm not with that, especially this is the point. Now, it's not that they come out late and say things, because this is in regards to Bill Cosby's situation as well. But it's that they come out late saying things not for justice, but they're willing to forgive and forget for the right amount of money. Now, to me, that make it look bad for women. Because it's like, okay, so if somebody did something to you, why do you not want to push it to the full extent it could be pushed to? One. And two, if somebody did something to you, why is money like a forgiveness over the things that happened to you? Granted, I know Diddy rich. Diddy got a lot of money. But this only seems to happen with rich niggas. Bill Cosby, Diddy, and so forth. If this nigga was broke, she would have told 10 years ago. If this nigga was broke, this shit would have been dead. You think she would have been fucking male prostitutes like she alleged that she was doing for a broke nigga? To hit on her and whatever else she claimed? No, this is only because a nigga has money and her money is drying up. Or whatever situation she has is drying up. Again, it doesn't make it right if those allegations are true, but I definitely agree there should be a time limit. There's no reason why we should be hearing about something that took place 18 years ago just now because you want to reveal your story because you're writing a book. That is money hungry. You participated in all of this willingly because you're just now saying this. If I don't like watching a TV show, I'm going to change the channel. If I don't like how a female treat me, I'm going to change the bitch. If I don't like, so I don't get it. Like I said, like women, y'all can tell me whatever you want till you blue in the face. I was scared to go out and tell them. Well, if you were scared to tell 18 years ago, what make you not scared to tell now? Mind you, in this situation with Diddy and Cassie, they have a law that's actually changing in New York to where she wouldn't even be able to press these charges after next week. So to me, it seems like it's a quick money grab scheme. Granted, if those things happen to her, again, sorry that happened to you, but I'm not sorry that you waited 20 years to tell your story. Because one thing about it is, women push for equality. Women always push for this equality, a woman just as much as a man, man just as much as a woman. But then when it's time to be equal, here comes the I'm scared. Oh, I didn't want to tell nothing yet. All the other excuses that come with it when I don't believe in that. If somebody did wrong to me, one, I'm going to let it be known this person did wrong to me if I'm going to let it be known, or I'm not going to say nothing. And two, if I'm going to let it be known someone did wrong to me and it's traumatized me, I don't want no gift or no money from that person because you traumatized me. Why would I be willing 50 million, 100 million, however million? If you traumatize me to that point, no money is going to undo the hurt you've caused me. So I'm going to push it to the full extent of how I can push it if you did me wrong. The bitch really just sound like she missed that $1 million lifestyle. We haven't heard nothing about Cassie since she's moved on and been without Diddy. Up until now. Now it's like, oh, well, these people are paying me to write a book. Oh, I want this much money and I won't tell nobody what happened. Yet you still put it out there. So granted, even though the case has been settled, those allegations still are going to leave a lasting scar on Diddy's name. Granted, allegations have been flying around for everybody in the industry for years. Not just Diddy, they've been around for everybody. But in this case, since we're talking about Diddy, I just don't understand it. You've been fucking with this man for over 10 years. You cut half of your hair off for this man. Now, you can blame the drugs, but in those allegations, you didn't say a nigga held you down and forced the drugs in your mouth. You said y'all took drugs together, which means you were a willing participant. Maybe later on down the line, somebody got in your ear and said, nah, that wasn't supposed to go like that. But later on down the line, it's too late, because when you were a part of this taking place, flying to all these different countries, fucking these niggas allegedly, fucking all these other people, letting Diddy record you, Diddy did this, Diddy did that, Diddy blew up this nigga car, Diddy did, like, you didn't give a fuck, because we haven't heard none of it. And if you gave enough of a fuck, it didn't stop you from being around this nigga, because you was still rocking around with this nigga with half your head cut off. Why? Because he's one of the most powerful and influential black men in the hip-hop and entertainment industry. So why was this? So my question to Cassie is, why does it take so long to come out? And why are you willing to give up on the stance that you're traumatized for some of his money? If someone traumatized you, it shouldn't be nothing that they can offer you, rather than to see them people in trouble or receiving whatever the justice system decides that they receive if they cause harm. Now again, I'm not saying Diddy didn't do it, because to me, if somebody's blackmailing you, you're only going to pay somebody if you want to silence them. You're only going to pay if they're silencing you. Now, again, it's still allegations, but as a spectator, why would I pay someone $50 million if I had done nothing wrong to them? If I had done nothing wrong to them, why would I not file a defamation of character lawsuit? Speaking for Diddy now, why would Diddy not file a defamation lawsuit? So there's a lot of red flags in this whole situation, but like I said, I just don't understand the whole let me wait 20 years now, 2 decades later, and then come out with this story. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I feel like that there definitely should be something in place to where, yeah, if something happens to you, you need to document it immediately. What I'm thinking is her husband either got in her ear or her friends got in her ear. In this situation, I completely agree with Slim Thug. I feel like Slim Thug didn't miss a beat at all with that whole video. I want to close by saying, again, I'm not victim shaming. I'm not saying if you're a victim not to come out. I'm just saying, if you're a victim, why do you wait so long to goddamn let everybody know you're a victim? Is it because while you're the victim, you're enjoying what you're being a victim of, and then once that enjoyment runs out, meaning the money runs out, or that opportunity to be a part of something as big as fucking with Diddy run out, now you ready to tell? Or what is the reasoning? Let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Pico signing out.